ServBlock is a company founded in 2021, based on my own experience working within the pharmaceutical industry and the experiences we had with the lack of data sharing, the lack of trust in data, and the lack of interoperability when it comes to many processes, information and data within the industry. So we embarked on this ServBlock in February 2021, and since then we have evolved and moved through various different processes that we try to digitize in the industry. And it became very apparent very quickly that data sharing is not just about one process. It's not just about one it's not just about one action that can be done. There needs to be a holistic view of data sharing within the industry. It's an industry that's inherently built with distrust. The manufacturers distrust the employees, and the employees distrust the other people in the supply chain, because if there is a slight misstep in these complex processes, it can result in life-changing consequences or perhaps even death. And that's why data integrity is such a crucial, important part of the industry. So what we came together as a consortium of Irish companies between ServBlock and led by ServBlock, but also included Irish manufacturing research. And what we really want to do is to help to enable distributed manufacturing. As we move into a society with an aging population and exponential growth at the same time, we need to keep up our manufacturing processes within the pharmaceutical industry to alleviate these common drug shortages that we're starting to see at the minute. Through distributed manufacturing, it means that we can have one product made at various different stages of the product made at various different locations and brought together. So within the EU, 60% of pharmaceutical manufacturing can be outsourced. So if you think about, that's 60% of a huge market that is outsourced. And when it comes to data sharing, it still relies on things like, emails, sending people to go and manually review the data. And so that's something that we are trying to alleviate. Our goal as part of this i4Trust project is to help enable distributed manufacturing. And to have fully distributed manufacturing in the pharma industry, we need to have trusted data sharing. So, what can be seen at the outset as a very complex, ambitious goal has been really streamlined with the building blocks that we've been given to us by i4Trust. It's the standardization of data sharing, it's the building blocks and the mentoring we have received from i4Trust that has allowed us to, in a very short space of time, from concept ideation to full-on design of a data space. And the goal is, by the end of this project, that this data space we have created will be, fully functional. It'll be, we want to prove that inter-company sharing of data can happen, especially in highly regulated environments. So that's why we've come together as a consortium of Irish companies who are focused on, they can see the benefits in having data sharing when it comes to highly regulated environments, and allows to streamline processes and to, I suppose, help really alleviate the drug shortages that are currently occurring. So one of our goals for the marketplace is to launch a rating product. So if we can, by the data that's generated through the manufacturing process, that we can show compliance with ESG guidelines or quality compliance. So that means you could have a score based on your previous audit history with the European Medicines Agency. And then, that's a selling point for your company as a manufacturer. You can say, look, we've scored so highly in the last number of audits. Or, on the other hand, it allows the sponsor company to, I suppose, evaluate their potential clients or potential contract manufacturers in much more detail.